Now people can actually hear me. Oh my goodness. I hate this. Ah. So occasionally my computer will sit there and swap to my Oculus headset. And the thing is that it doesn't even have to be actively connected for it to sit there and just want to throw a fit and just auto connect and make it default for whatever reason. Hello. Oh gosh. Okay. Alrighty. Me. Oh. This is fun. Trying to make sure everything is good to go. Trying to make sure everything is actually set up. All right. Like I said, I apologize. I'm trying to make sure everything's actually connected and set up correctly, just so I can make sure everything can be visible on this one screen. It's so great. Okay, I think I have everything set up now. So I have the equivalent of like 5 screens all on one screen. So it is, needless to say, a little cluttered and bit hard to see and read. But anyways, yes, so what I was saying was, I know it's been a while since I've streamed. I've been kind of busy doing 2 jobs, and just overall trying to survive, really. I was trying to say, for those of you who are joining, first of all, welcome. Second of all, this is a hardcore mod pack that I myself created just because I wanted to I wanted to play with guns, essentially. I wanted to play a game, had guns, but I didn't feel like booting up anything like a Call of Duty. Genuinely made this out of that reason. Um, Now I will say this. This is a hardcore run, but I will also mention too that I am trying something new today. I am trying to stream to both Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. Yay! I mean, it's interesting. It's gonna be a little different. Not gonna lie. Oh, I thought I had the thing. Okay. Away. We're making a boat. Woo! We're gonna sail over to that tower. Okay. Well, if I don't get to say bye before you go, then I hope you realize that I hope you know it wasn't because I don't like you. Oh boy. And I'm already almost dead. Great. I need food. Alright, so what I was saying too is I honestly don't remember what we were doing the last time. Oh, it's just you. I don't remember what we were doing the last time I streamed, but I do know I'm gonna make my way over here to this Breath of Wild tower. Ah, I see. So welcome every or maybe not. Alright, so for those of you who don't know, haven't caught any of my streams on YouTube, or don't know about the mod in general, welcome to the frickin' Flood mod. Didn't realize that would make an explosion, but, you know, just like how I started streaming for YouTube, guess there's a time to start for fresh. Alright, so anyways, welcome to the Flood mod. It's it essentially adds the Flood from Halo, is what I've been told, except kinda takes it to an extreme, where the more you survive in game, the longer it actually gets worse for you. So you could sit there, ouch. So you could sit there and theoretically survive like 200 days. Well, you will eventually come across like big buff warrior guys. And mind you, this Flood, they don't play nice. They are genuinely kind of spooky, scary, and yeah, they're not nice. So, first of all, I will say this. I discovered this the last time I was streaming. This map is not the correct map. It's all because it's stored on the world file itself. Um, like on your local files. So it ends up being kind of glitched in those regards. Yeah, spooky, scary skeletons. Send shivers down your spine. Oops. Crafting on a stick. Okay, so we will make a few chests because this leads us into what I was saying about mine colonies. Supply camp! So now, what I could do with this here is if I find a good area that I want to set up shop on, which actually I could just show you right now. So I can select the style, and you know, we'll take medieval spruce for example. You get a starter base with set up with storage, set up with, you know, crafting, smelting, all of that. The one I like the most, because it also says if you like Lego, love Tetris, and are obsessed with organization, that's the cavern style. And here is the starter base you get. Like, I think, in all honesty, it's probably one of the better ones, because you get two furnaces down here, two crafting tables. There's actually some hidden gold and I think emeralds underneath these. You get 4 beds, a bunch of storage, not including the fact that these are mine colony storage. So theoretically, your workers can actually take from them, but you get barrels up top, and it starts with a super smelter that just includes coal. But this is what I meant when I said that it's kind of the pack that, or the style that prefers to be dug into a wall or dug into the side of a mountain, even. So now it's just a matter of trying to find said side of mountain. Which, before I forget about it, I would actually like to make a axe, which it helps if I have enough wood. So, oh dang it. Hey, I swear I'm good at Minecraft. That's a lie, I'm not. Alright, so, like I said, the biggest thing is that we need to find somewhere to set up shop. I need a lot of wood, because that ship falling, that is the indication that the flood has started, the flood has arrived. That is your indication that if you are not set up, then you better start, because otherwise they're not gonna wait. Ooh, hello, freeway stone. So, oh, this is another mod I have in here, which just basically adds in fast travel. I apologize, sheep. Wait a minute, I thought I saw another sheep. Sheepy! Sheepy, sheepy! Hey! I have two. I need one more. Please tell me there's a third. Maybe not. Oh well. I'll find one some way somehow. If not, I'll just kill a bunch of spiders and get some string or something. So, actually, in all honesty, there was a reason why I wanted to start a stream right now, and that's actually just because, oops, that's because I have big plans for my channel, for this band, which, if nobody saw my my posts both on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, so I'm kind of coming clean, if you want to call it that. A lot of my earlier songs that I have made were with an AI generator. Every other song I've made has been with a AI generator, with the only exception that the earlier songs were, given prompts, and that's what they came out with. And, I fine-tuned them. I mean, that's fair, but for those who didn't know, God Fluffy, like, that's just it, is like, I want to make sure that it's aware, because I know I hadn't been hitting buttons, and that's just kind of because I didn't realize the buttons were there, and, that I could have had them be tagged as AI. But that's the thing, is that leads me into where I'm going with this, and it's that I've started lyric writing, not necessarily songwriting, but I've started lyric writing because of that. And it was just to kind of like add a human touch to it, and just overall make it a little more fun and a little more personable. I wish I could find another sheep. But no, honestly, I do have quite a lot of plans in the works. I have several albums that I'm currently working on, And when I say that, I do mean that I am actually like actively writing them. Um, I have a couple albums ready to go. Um, that's why also why I was kind of churning out albums, if you want to call it that, where every 5 months, or 5 months, 5 weeks, I was posting a new album, and that's just it. I already kind of had a bit of a backlog, kind of a list of songs ready to go. It was just a matter of actually releasing them. But because I have such a big backlog of songs, it kind of ends up being that, like, there's a lot that seems to be constantly released, and it's just unfortunate that that's the way, because otherwise, if I just left them go, you'd be seeing I'd end up with so much of a backlog that it's just not going to be. You'd be seeing albums with like 15 songs apiece. And honestly, as much as I want to get these songs out at the same time, I would much rather be happy just keeping these albums like 10 songs apiece, because honestly, I feel like that is a nice number. It's not too crazy where like you're getting bombarded with songs, but you can also have them in like 30-ish minute increments. And so I feel like it personally works out a little better. Looks like it is becoming nighttime, so I'm gonna have to hide underground, it looks like. Yippee! But no, honestly, there is God Fluffy, you are one. I have another friend. Like, there's several people that have been really supportive of this, and anybody who had asked me, "Are you singing? Are you the one singing?" It was just straight up, no, I'm not. I wish I was. I am not. Um, the only the only time I really tried to be kind of secretive of it was just when I'd put quotations over it, just because I didn't know how I felt about coming right out and saying, hey, yes, this is AI, because a lot of people kind of have their own feelings about AI, and I would much rather be able to have this be a real band, but until I can make it a real band, then this is the best I got, where I'm putting my 2 cents into the lyrics, and I could potentially, because the generator I use allows me to rip the vocals and the instrumentals, and split them up. I could potentially dub over my songs, if you want to call it that. That's what I've been calling it, because you have the vocal track that you could sing over and just take that and spit it in, um, put it into the instrumental track, and then now I actually have somebody real singing over the songs. But just like anything else, this has been a really fun journey, to be honest. Like, even though it's all AI, or kinda AI, the instrumental is definitely AI. And I don't know how to make or how to play any instruments other than piano, and that's not even really, I know how to play it. I can figure things out if I have the time and to play it by ear, but that involves a lot of like key presses and trying to figure out the right key. And, I could probably sit down at a piano and just have at it, but then I don't get any instrumental or instruments like guitar or drums. I don't have a full band of bass. But also at the same time, like, I can't really sit there and have fun with the synthesized songs, like the whole Brandon's Tragedy storyline, where it is very heavy on the synthwave, and that's just mainly because I really like it as a genre. Um, I'm a bit of a sucker when it comes to the older style. I really like synthwave, but I'm also the type of person that when I get something, more often than not, it is physical. I'm not to the point where I'm buying like vinyls. Maybe if I actually had a record player, yeah, I'd probably be buying vinyls. But I buy CDs, and that's actually something too. I have an album that is ready and raring to go. It is a completely instrumental album, and I would love to be able to put it on a CD. The thing is just finding the right service, finding the right uh, designs, because you can go with jewel case or you can go with slip sleeve, but the main thing is just the price, and that's kind of what's getting to me with it, and what's holding me up with it. It's something that I would like to do. I just can't afford to do right now, and is just overall going to be a minute. So until then, you're going to we're going to end up waiting on that. I'll eventually put it on streaming. I just would much rather have it on CD because I think being the first album to go on CD should be really special. And I feel like having a completely instrumental album that is intentionally meant to just be relaxing, um, it kind of tells a story because each song is meant to represent different aspects of the day. You've got morning's call, rain's voice, night's greeting, uh, moon's blessing. Like, you have different aspects of the day, and it's meant to be relaxing and take you on a kind of journey, if you want to call it that. But I would like to have it on CD. Can it be daytime yet? Dear Lord. I forgot to kill some of those cows, otherwise I'd gladly get a backpack right now. But since we're talking about Minecraft again, so out of all the mods I've got, Tinker's Construct is one of the biggest mods in this pack, and that is paired nicely with Timeless and Classic. All the guns! But, like I said, you've also got the Flood! Perfect timing! Oh my goodness. Perfect frickin' timing. Because I was just about to pull up the JEI for it. So, Dawn of the Flood is what the mod pack is called. But it adds in some guns itself, which is all the Halo guns. You got the Needler, you've got, where is it? There it is. The assault rifle. Now, mind you, for those of you who haven't been watching, I actually have never really played Halo. I played a little tiny bit of, I think it was three's multiplayer with, go figure, you, God Fluffy. But apart from that, I've never actually played any parts of Halo. So when I first saw this mod, and I was like, yo, yeah, that'd be cool. It gives me a nice thing to shoot at, and whatever. It didn't prepare me for all the terror that was going to instill in me, mainly when that cutscene happens. I get up close to one of them and they hit me with a jump scare, which I'm pretty sure I'm 3 for 3 or 4 for 4. I don't know. However many times it's happened to me on these streams and videos, it's gotten me every single time. There was a video I did once, which I tried to upload and it didn't corrupt, it just failed to upload because I think we had a power outage, and I had made a little intro, but unfortunately, because that little intro was on Filmora, the free version, it ended up having an entire watermark across the entire thing. So it ended up being a bit much, both in terms of just sheer size of the video um and just upload time. Like I forgot that I forgot to set like thank you. Okay. Oh, that dropped pool. Ooh, hello. But okay, anyway, that I had forgotten to set like a stopwatch or something to help me keep track of how long I was playing. Ended up playing for like over an hour. Finally realized, and I was like, "Oh, crike! I should, I should stop and really think about uploading this." And yeah, yeah. Then adding the video and having it all watermark, it turned into like I think an hour and a half upload time, followed by a power outage that I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Hi, creeper. So one big thing about this mod pack is that there's a lot to it. I have more creepers. I have Tinker's Construct, the Flood, but I also have some other things. Like I've got botany pots, which allows me to kind of set up more of a base and not have to go out as much, because you can get the regular botany pot, which allows you to just auto grow things and then you have to manually collect them. But you can also get the hopper botany pot, which for the cost of an extra 5 iron for the hopper, you can actually get something that ports everything into a chest immediately. I want to say I have. Oh yeah, I have the crafting on a stick. There is. I thought there was a. I thought I had another like crop mod in here. Maybe not. Oh, I have artifacts and bobbly heart canisters. Whatever the other one to artifacts is. I think it's relics. I think. Yeah. Oh, and doggy talons. Yeah, because I forgot. You could. I forgot I added it just because I wanted to be able to tame a dog and then give it a bunch of crap. Yeah, there it is. Relics. Sophisticated storage, which allows me to also set up a really basic form of storage system. Um, Iron spells and spell books. Yeah, there's a lot in here. Coriel Tombstone, which does drop a tombstone on death, but because I'm playing this in hardcore, I'm using it more for this, the Knowledge of Death. So you can level this up, and the main thing I grab, or the main things I guess I should say, is Guardian because it lessens your damage, and Gladiator, which increases your damage. Or I guess I should say Guardian decreases the amount of damage received. But there's also the Poppets, which they themselves act like totems of undying. So it's a pretty big but also fairly small mod pack, and it's just, like I said, it was just something I made because I wanted to have fun playing something that wasn't going to be like Call of Duty, which, you know, admittedly, I end up playing for zombies or campaign anyway. So I don't really play it for the multiplayer. So, oh, well, no, please don't. Please don't. Okay. He did. He almost did. Sulfur. Don't think that's useful right now. I have sand. Nope, that was the other one. Or no, I do have sand. Okay. Well, just do this. Grab all that gravel, because that'll allow me to make grout as soon as I get my hands on clay, which will allow me to start the Tinker's Construct. Now, granted, I think... I don't remember. I think if you want to get into Tinker's Construct and be able to use the actual smeltery itself, I think you need lava, but I could be wrong, and that doesn't want to break. Great. I have iron furnaces. I thought I had... Nope, maybe I don't have create. How much leather do I have? One short, of course. And I don't have integrated dynamics. Okay, so I'm limited to the Minecraft recipes themselves, except for the hog skin, which is a pain to get your hands on. Alright, so I suppose we continue to just kind of explore for now. And be wary of that. So, I will mention this, that anytime you hear that, like, zombie teeth grinding, whatever you want to call it, that is because there's actually a mod out there that changes the zombies' AI to be more akin to a smarter AI. Hey, lava. But that's, if you ever see me like drop and there's red on the block that I dropped on, that's because that is genuinely blood. At least it's Minecraft blood. But that's how it acts. The zombies have more of an awareness to you. You can bleed, which causes you to be more be more attractive to zombies. Like you weren't already, you know. Oh! Oh, that's flood. Oh, diamond! Alright. Well, that's not what I was hoping to come across right now. Well, crap. Oh, and I don't have really any resources. Great. Alright. Anyways. So I'm pretty sure that noise was one of the flood pods activating. Either that or is one of them killing them. But this is gonna be fun. Alright, so yeah, it really doesn't look like I have any way to get leather except for just killing cows. Which is not ideal, but it's okay. There's a good bit of iron here, though, and I am grateful for that. God Fluffy, I will absolutely hit you up if I need anything, in regards to the mod, or the band. I am not against that. Get rid of the wooden pickaxe, I guess. Yeah, I would not be against any extra help. Ow, please no. Nah. Okay. Yeah, I would not be against any extra help. It just gives me more things I can potentially do. More ways I can take music to. Okay. But, as of right now... as of right now, I'm okay. Shoot. Alright, so, there's a guy over there, and... Is that a potato? Oh, it's a bundle. No. There's a guy over there, and that is one of the, one of them new flood mobs. And unfortunately, they are a bit of a pain. They are not nice in the slightest. So, I think what we do right now... Come on. I think what we're going to do right now... Yep. Yep, not nice in the slightest. And... Great. Great, 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 great. Alright, whatever. Should be okay right here, where we are. Even if that's open. The only thing we have to worry about is... skeletons. So we're gonna cook these. Get us some more food so we can make sure we can heal and start our iron. I just wish I had another piece of leather because I would absolutely make a backpack. I will also say this. So if anybody takes notice to my Minecraft skin, I'm intending on getting that updated to be more in line with my band and the whole kind of theming. So that was another reason I wanted to kind of come clean, is the whole theme of this band, or backstory if you want to call it that, I am a mad scientist, and the whole like idea of this band is that I am uh I am doing test subjects and experiments, and that's why all of these songs don't follow, or these albums, unless I specify or make it centered around something entirely. That's why all of these albums are all over the place with genres, because since I have access to this AI, I can sit there and I can make sure that this song has this genre, this song has that genre, and helps with the it helps with the flow of the music, I feel. Um, on the other hand, I have the ability that if I wanted to make an album, I can absolutely make an album specifically centered around one thing. I have an album that needs to get released at some point, and that is um I titled it Baseline Madness. Well, the whole theme about this mad scientist is that he is going crazy. So it's base, BASS, hyphen line madness instead of baseline, BASC. I don't know, just funny naming, I guess. But yeah, so anyway, it's just one of those things that I thought would be fun. I was already in the process of making different songs for myself anyways. It was just, I could sit there and I could decide to upload them. And you know what? I'm not I'm not upset in the slightest. I'm very happy with my choice to start uploading these, and yeah, it's been fun. Oh, would you go away? Okay. Bat, please don't do that. um. Oh yeah, I need to make a iron pickaxe here at some point because there was those diamonds. Oh, I'm dead. Nope. Oh, please no. Oh, that's bad. So that guy, I forget what his actual name is. I think he's like the Necromancer or something. He's from Iron Spell and Spellbooks, and he's mean. Oh, this is bad. I just wish I knew where he went. He definitely went somewhere. Oh, hello. Alright, well, if we're gonna play like that, then we are going to play like that. If we're all gonna group up, I'm gonna make sure I hit all of you. Alright. Oh, I just wish I could see a little better. Did he despawn? don't like this because Bat, you're gonna get killed. No, I really don't like this because he could be anywhere and decide he just wants to ruin this run. Which, you know, I'd really be happy if we didn't lose yet another run. Don't need that. I don't need that. I'll cook some more of that. I gotta go find another piece of leather. Alright, actually, let's make... You know what? Let's use a bundle the right way for once. Cool. I... I get that the bundles were made for a genuine reason, but I don't know. I've never, ever used one, nor have I ever felt the need to craft one. Alright, diamond. Of course, there's only one. Why wouldn't there be only one? Oops. Well, looks like there actually is only just one. Yay. Yeah, let's do this. Sort my inventory a little bit. Okay, my iron is done. Alright, you know what? I think we take the, That's not what I wanted to do. Crike. Well, whatever. I think we, take the jump and set up shop. Just really don't like... I don't like how twisty, turvy... no. This is definitely gonna be interesting. Just because I need to make sure I'm not gonna get jumped. I also am not against all this iron. This iron is really nice. Ah. Well, it was nice while it lasted. Crap. What? Oh, I was gonna say. Oh! Oh crap. Oh. Alright. So I think we basically... Oh, hi! Go away. Okay, so I think we basically just need to stay away from up there. And And I think, honestly, we are just gonna take over here, I guess. Alright. So this is kind of the fun part, if you want to call it that. Because it's like, well, where's the front entrance? Which I think it's right here, yes. And now, I don't think it clears out. Nope, of course. Man. Well, guess I gotta do this. Wait a minute. Oh, crap. Remember when I said it's a fun part? Because you have to sit there and figure everything out. Figure out how it's lining up. Yeah, no. Oh, I wasn't kidding. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Yep, alright. So I basically got to clear out this entire bit. But I do think that it was I do think the supply camp actually removes blocks. It's everything else that doesn't. Alright. So we're gonna get this taken care of. Like I said, this will actually give us some sort of base of operations. After that point, we're kind of on our own, but at least then we can at least, you know, have some sort of safe space. Not a solid, because of course you're not. Alright. Which actually, now that I think about it, I have vein miner. Why don't I just... Because I'm stupid, that's why. Alright. Then I can just do this. Because I just come over here. You can go away. You can go away, that'd be fine. Crike. And the one thing I've found is if you don't point at a block, then it doesn't actually update where you're gonna place it. Alright, so now, if I change this to small tunnel, there we go, I can just mine all this out. And then we'll see if it actually removes all the other blocks. you. Which, by the way, I apologize. Will try to. I will try to keep cursing to a minimum. Um, I know that's not what everybody wants to hear, especially if. Oh, crike. Especially if it's Minecraft, where, like, kids do watch a lot of Minecraft things, and I actually have known, or at least seen a few, like, adults that have sat there and just given their kids a phone and, like, Twitch or whatever. So I am a little more aware. It's just sometimes I end up forgetting. Hey, hey, okay, let's go. But yeah, sometimes I do it out of force of habit. It's not that I'm trying to be. It's not that I'm trying to do it, even though if you knew me in person, I curse like a trucker. But that's the biggest thing is I don't really want to. When I'm streaming, I don't want to do that. Alright, so we can actually store all this crap in here. Alright. And since we have a waystone. So, one of the biggest things about mine colonies is if you upgrade, because you can, for example, Builder Hut goes here. You can proceed to upgrade this and make it look really kind of interesting. Because eventually you start adding in nether blocks, and one thing Mine Colonies adds in, if I just pop up here, is this! Architect's Cutter! And genuinely, you can make a lot of things. Like, for example, I could just sit here and I could make a cobblestone pillar. Just 'cause. I could make framed lights. I could make bricks. I could make a cobblestone door if I wanted to. Shingles, timber frames, posts. But one big thing about mine colonies is also the fact that some of the builds do require certain things. Like, look, stone brick panels. So it's very big on what what you're doing. All right, replant those because that'll give us some food at least, if that grows. All this here also can get ripped out if we upgrade. This is the super smelter I was talking about. You sit there, you get the smeltables, you got your fuel, and you got profit. They both come with half a stack each of coal. And I could have sworn that maybe it was in a previous update, but they also came with, like, I think a stack of iron even, which is really good to start with. All for the equivalent of a stack of wood? Okay, so it'd be a little over half a stack just to make the 5 chests required. But like I said, this one, the cavern style, is the one I like the most because you get so much. Everything else ends up being like a camp. This one just sits here and is like, "Yep, hey, congrats. You want any more? No? All right." Like Alright, so this is where the super smelters are going to really come in handy, as well as one of my other mods I have in here. So for example, I rip these out of here, and if I just take all the coal and the ferni, so I can sit here and I can take the furnaces. Oh, maybe it's, yeah, there it is. Copper furnace cooks faster. So now what we can do is we're going to we're gonna do this. If I can get things right. Yeah, nice try. Haha. Should switch that back to shapeless. Oh boy. Sounds like we got visitors. Which actually, the only thing that should theoretically be able to get to us. Oh, hello. I think that's a Tinker's Construct. Oh, of course I won't get it. I was gonna say, I think the only thing that should be able to actually get to us, or at least harm us, while we're in this, is just skeletons and the necromancers, or whatever the heck they're called. Alright. So, back to the topic about, like, trying to be family friendly as well. So that's another thing. I don't really want to sit there and be, even with the band, I don't want to sit there and be, non-family friendly. I would much rather be able to have more people be able to listen to things than I would be able to than I would want to sit there and, make whatever, I guess. Um I don't know. It's just I'd much rather be able to reach out to more people than I would sit there and, make songs that just happen to curse. Do nothing but curse. I just plus there's too many songs nowadays. I feel like there's a bit too much going on, and especially when it comes to songs that curse. I love being able to sit there and add silly curses, if you want to call them that. Like, I don't know. Actually, no. So I just made a song today. It's about vampires. Well, vampires can sometimes be portrayed as English, like Queen's English, British English. Well, what's a better term in there than mangy little git, which I looked up. I didn't realize it was British because that was a term my mother would always jokingly call me. And it's a playful insult. That's all it is. But some of the newer songs, I swear you'd never ever hear something like that because they just drop a curse. Like, it's completely natural too. And that's where I'm trying to branch away from, is because I would much rather be able to sit there and say something that is, just kind of unique in that regards. Alright. What we got over here? Wooden stuff. So burnables. We'll go ahead and sleep. I'm gonna get myself a drink. So I'm gonna mute myself. Okay, I am back. Good drink. Good soda. Okay, actually, before I go out there, because I just apparently love to open doors, we are going to... We're gonna grab some resources here. That is on its last copper. You're already done with the iron. That is great. I'm not doing this. I know how the super smelter works. I'm not gonna sit here and remember the signs. I saw the sign. Alright. So, what we're going to do right now is we're actually going to make ourselves iron armor. And I forgot wood, otherwise I'd make myself a shield too. That's dirt. That's not wood. Okay. So... Excuse me. I have the hiccups. Shield! Now, I'll be a little more protected. Okay. There was something else. Oh, yeah. Oh, but I don't have clay. I'd like to get a start on tinkers already, but the biggest issue is just the clay. I need clay for me to be able to, loud. I need the clay to be able to make the grout so I can continue on with tinkers, and I am getting a call. I will be right back. Okay, I have returned. So, oh my gosh, I already forgot what I was doing. Okay, anyway. Oh, clay, that's right. To get a start on tinkers. Every other time I have tried to start Tinker's Construct, I have died trying to get the smeltery going. This time, I would love to be able to actually get the smeltery going. I just need the clay. I need the clay. I can get gravel from underground. That's not going to be a problem. But the clay, the sand, those are actually going to throw a bit of a wrench into the cogs, per se. Just because of the fact that it's a little difficult to get sand from underground, and it's not really difficult to get gravel. Please no. It's not really difficult to get gravel. It's just it could potentially become flint, and that's not actually what I want. Alright. I will say, though, that now that I actually have a shield, I feel a little more comfortable venturing out. Shield and iron armor. I feel comfortable venturing out to get more resources. And it seems like I should be glad that I am. Especially with all that coal and... yummy. Coal and iron galore. Oh, yes. Oops. Oh, heck yeah. Grab some of this gravel, too. Now all I really need is just the coal, or clay. We will pick up a lot of this copper, too, because that's one thing that the timeless guns requires for ammo is copper. Actually, ammo, gun making, like, all of it requires copper, a lot of iron. But, let's pop back in here. We will grab some of this wood and sticks so I can make torches. Actually, Thousand Classic Gunsmith table. I could make that right now and probably even get us a gun going. Uh, sure, we'll do it. So, do I need... No, I don't need stripped. Okay. Hits any log. I just need the iron to support it. Block of iron. And we will make the gun bench. Okay, so this is where the fun of this mod pack comes in. Because, guns. But it also gives us a much better alternative to bows. And that was kind of the thing that I wanted to avoid, is using bows, just because they're not as good unless you sit there and you enchant them. Because otherwise you're just kind of smacking them and it's not doing much. Oops. But... okay. No. Yes. Alright. Now we clean this up. And we will have the start of the gunsmithing. Boop, boop, boop. Gunsmith table. And I'm also gonna grab this iron. 9 blocks, yeah. Love to see it. Alright. Gunsmith, yay. So we can make quite a bit. And, you can see all the ingredients. I would not mind making a 1911, mainly because that's my favorite gun. I think it looks pretty, and I was kind of spoiled by Black Ops 1 and 2 zombies starting you with the 1911. I just think it looks pretty. So I need 16 iron and 5 logs. The logs aren't going to be the problem. The iron is, though. And I have enough. It's just gonna be rough. Okay, so throw that in there, throw that in there, that in there, and that in there. And while that is all cooking, I'm going to throw the rest of this junk away. Okay. Make all of these into sticks. We'll put that away. Okay. Iron. Oops. Iron. 16! Yay! And then 3 logs. Or no, 5 logs. Now, I don't know offhand, and I forgot to look. Okay, actually, before I do anything, just for my sanity, because really, anything in this mod pack can and will kill you. So just for my sanity, I'm going to block off this hallway. And the only time I'll ever actually, like, open it up is if I'm expanding. But I'm trying to make sure I'm actually safe. Okay, 1911, craft. Now, there we go. So now I have a 1911. I'm pretty sure. Nope, I am prone. I'm pretty sure there's an inspect animation. Oh yeah, there's customization too, because you can do that, which I won't be customizing the 1911 all that much. I thought there was there's an inspect animation. I don't remember where it is. Ammo assembly table, that's what I forgot. 2 copper ingots, 1 iron, 2 iron. Okay, that's not difficult. So we grab copper, we grab some wood, and we hope there's enough iron up top. There's enough there. Okay, so now comes the interesting part. We're gonna make some ammo. Now, I don't know how expensive this is going to be, and I kind of hope it's not, not gonna be that much. I need 45 ACP. Oh, okay, it's a bunch of copper and gunpowder. That's not that bad. I was expecting it to be more expensive. Copper is abundant. I still haven't even tore out all of the stuff. The only thing that would be an issue at that point is the gunpowder. which of course I have none of. Alright, so is there a way for me to make it? Sulfur. Ooh. Or sugar. Well, I'm pretty sure. Alright. I'm pretty sure there was just sulfur over here. Oh yeah, I have a zoom. Please tell me there's sulfur. Yes! Okay. Perfect. So we'll get all this copper going. Or we'll grab all this copper, I should say. Grab the sulfur. Because now we can start making some... We can start making some ammo. Oh, hate that. Why does that lead off? Oh, hello. There is a Enderman there. Enderman, I don't want... knock it off. I don't want anything from you. Not yet. I would like some ender pearls, but, I'd rather survive first. I could really do with some more iron, though. I'd like to find some more sulfur. But if I could find iron, that'd be better. Oop. Thank you. Yeah, I think all the copper I can find. Oh, And see, this is exactly why I consider this mod pack to be a horror mod pack. You don't need a dweller to sit there and scream in your ear. You just need something that will just pop out and attack you and then just blow up. And... Alright. I think I saw a little... Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, I thought I saw a little more copper over this way. Alright. Ah, more iron, yes, okay. Yeah, if I can find clay, or even get my hands on some clay, to start Tinker's Construct, I can actually get more iron if I smelt the raw. Because I think Tinker's Construct, as long as you do it in a smeltery, you get an ingot and a couple nuggets. Whereas if you just cook it, you know, it's obviously a 1-to-1. Compare that, or pair that with the fact, I should say, that they changed how iron works, and theoretically you could be getting crap tons of iron off of one vein like that. And it looks like this... Oh, no. Okay, so it does continue. That's both good to see and terrifying at the same time. There you are. See, look at that. Not even in its range. And I was still visible. Or aware to it. That's how bullcrap the awareness mod can be. But it's also more terrifying. Alright, more copper. All the copper and all the iron I can find, I will gladly take. I do also have 1 gunpowder, and I need 2 at minimum to make a set of ammo. All the iron. Oh, it's so delicious. I hear skeleton. Please don't. Please go away. There you are. Ouch. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. You've got an iron sword. Alright. I have to heal now. See, you know, honestly, that's kind of the beauty of this mod pack, I think, is any little fight has the potential to just end you. Early game skeleton. Where? Oh. Oh, no. Oh, just poison. Okay. I think they have a chance to infect you, but I don't remember. Yeah, no. Early game skeleton, vanilla Minecraft. It's terrifying, but it's not as bad. Early game skeleton in this mod pack, oh, their awareness is a little dumb. Mixed with the fact that you could just have a zombie attack you at the same time. No, it gets stupid. It gets stupid hard at times, I should say. Alright. Nope. Okay. More iron, more coal, more copper, more zombies. Oh, there you are. Alright. Oh, where do you all keep coming from? Stop. Just stop. Oh, hello. Oh, okay, thank goodness. So these have chances to become mimics, or to be mimics. But if you happen to have the Koala or What Am I Looking At mod, or one of the mods, I forget what the current one is. But if you happen to have that, it'll tell you that it's a mimic if you get close enough. Plus, you can also see that it's moving, and you know, not right. I am taking this bed. And you have nothing. Great, wonderful. Love that. All this sulfur's good, though. More copper, and of course. Okay, I need... Oh yeah, there is a blast furnace. Okay, so that'll work. Oh, shoot. Okay. So we'll make... That's not bad. I wish I would have had a bit more. But, I guess, beggars can't be choosers. Oh, actually, wait. Flower pot. That apparent... Yep, words. Flower pots are really nice for botany pots when you find them out in the world, just because that's... Excuse me. That's less clay you have to worry about, essentially. It's so good. I don't have any wood on me. And I don't have that command. Awesome! Great! Love that. So that means I have to make my way back home. Or else I'm not gonna have any. I'm not gonna have any luck trying to get anything. I don't like that. Stone. I'm not quite sure what would have died to give me stone. Unless that was one of the more creepers, because they have a stone creeper. But ooh. But I don't know. I don't know. I didn't think I was going to be that close for anything that far out to die, I should say. Alright, whoops. Start lighting up more of this area. Do I have F7? No, I don't. Ah! I think it's basically... I think it's one of the performance mods. Similar to how Optifine was, which adds in the ability to press F7 to you can press F7 to view what is it? Spawn light level. That's what it is. Holy crike. Man, I good at talk. We'll just throw that in there. Split up this coal. And the rest? Yeah. Okay, so the rest can just be tossed into a chest. I'm actually going to place one of these. Alright, throw all this into said chest. Grab some wood. And make us a new pickaxe. Yippee! is... No, it's not. I was gonna say, it is daytime. It's almost nighttime. Um... And I just realized that I'm in... Oh god, I'm in snow. So I'm gonna have even harder of a time trying to find clay. Oh, that's not good. Alright, so let me see here. I need leather so I can make a backpack for some extra inventory space. I need clay so I can start making Tinker's Construct. Oh, excuse me. I also could do with some clay or a mesa even for terracotta so I can make some botany pots, which means I have to go out less. And since I have a good bit of iron, I could make a hopper botany. Because one nice thing about hopper botany pots is, like I was saying before, you can use them to port into a chest. And one thing you can grow is trees. So you have a constant, infinite supply of wood at that point. Which, let me see here. I'm gonna grab my copper. I'm actually going to grab the sulfur. I'm gonna grab some coal. Oops. Okay, and I'm just gonna come down here. Because if I can start this, then I can start making some ammo. Alright. Oh, everything's going off. So I have one piece of gunpowder, which is not good enough for anything. But I need two to make 45 ACP. There it is. Yeah, I need two. Well, yeah. Alright, how's this looking? I have some dust. And I needed coal and flint, or charcoal and flint. I'm gonna go with the charcoal option. Ah. Whatever. Still got a lot to go through. Grab these. I'll just take the two furnaces that I have, I guess. Okay. It is nighttime. So while all this is cooking, I think I'm gonna sleep. Try to run up to the surface. And then start looking for some clay. Start grabbing some more wood. Mainly because I desperately need more wood. The only thing I'm worried about is the surface, and I didn't sleep I didn't sleep before it became nighttime, which means I could theoretically get jumped. And that's not what I want. Alright. Which I just realized I left my iron shovel in a chest. Come on. Frames, please work with me. Alright, grab all the wood I can. Be on the lookout for anything. I hear ya. Don't know where you are. Well, I hear ya. Hmm. Do 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 do. Deforestation. Do 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 do. Oh, that is the name of the game for now. Oh, hello. Oh, great. You guys are already a thing now. Okay, so remember way back when I said they can evolve? Yeah, that's what I meant. Because they can sit there and they can evolve and absolutely wreak havoc. They can become pillagers. They can eventually evolve to just straight up having guns. Oh, hello. You're just gonna scare me, aren't you? Please just stay away from me. Oh, hello. myself into a hole. Is he still following? Does not look like it. Okay, good. Alright. So... what is this over here? Oh, it's a ship. I don't know if this is gonna have... I don't know if this is gonna have anything. Crap. Oh! Oh, of course you would. It must be mine colonies. Well, I guess the best thing we can do is just try to get up here and shut this down. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, it's absolutely mine colonies. Oh, hi! No, please don't. I should have taken this one out first. Where did you come from? Okay. I apologize for me going quiet. I had to take care of a cat. Okay. So, what we got? Blast protection? Alright, I mean... not really anything good, but... definitely appreciated for early game. What is that? Oh, it's probably just a framed block. So I think we might be a bit boned. Oh, hello. That's kind of nice to see. So let us... We're gonna make our way over here, and I guess just try to take this time to explore and... Oh, yes! Give me all of you. Thank you. I was gonna say we'll just take this time to explore and pick up what we can, but oh, yes, please. All the clay we can get. Oh. Okay, so genuinely, with all this clay that I'm getting, yes, we can at least make an attempt to start Tinker's Construct now. Even if we don't end up getting a smeltery started, it gives us the ability to, well, like I said, start Tinker's Construct. We can start getting our hands on something like a smeltery. We can start getting some extra resources. But overall, on top of that, one nice thing about Tinker's Construct is the smeltery allows you to melt down anything that's iron. So when I say that, and then, you know, turn around and find iron bars out in the world, because, well, before I died, there was a prison compound. Had nothing but iron bars. I grab all of those iron bars, I bring them back, oh, I can smelt them all down. It's free iron. It's nothing, really nothing else other than free iron. Alright. Of course. So we gotta be careful, because I don't know what all could be lying in wait for us. What's this over here? Well, sure. I'll take some free stuff. That can be... I don't need horse armor. I'll take the cobwebs. I don't need that. What else we got? Yeah. Yeah, I'll take what I can. Oh, okay. Well, it's unfortunate that it's getting nighttime, because that means we're gonna have to hole up. Oh, nope, can't kill that or destroy that. That's great. Actually, yeah, we'll take the pouch and we'll just start using it like it's supposed to. And I also have a curio slot. Yay! Alright, well, I guess that works. Description table that lets us make spells. Books, more books. Yes, please. What do we got at the top? Ooh, hello. Ice skates. Increase movement speed on ice. You know what? Sure. Not against it, because apparently I am... Oh, oh, no, 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 no. Go away. Whew. What I was going to say is that I decided to just hole up where there's nothing but ice. I also don't know why I'm lagging. Yeah, that figures. I need... Well, guess I'm ripping out some of this cobble. I don't need the... I don't need snow. I don't need dirt. I can get dirt anywhere. And I guess I don't really need the bookshelves then. So what is down here? Oh, don't tell me this is like a dungeon. Ooh. I think it kind of is. So while I'm not necessarily against exploring a place like this, no! Just go away. No. No. No, go away. Every time. Every single time. Oh, man. Alright, well, what I was saying is, while I'm not necessarily against exploring something like this, I am woefully unprepared to properly explore it. I'd much rather try to make my way back to base right now and deal with everything on the way. Alright, let's see this movement speed. It doesn't seem like much. Alright. So I think we get back to base. And, well, kindly put, we just start on fortifying. Making sure we're safe, making sure we have some renewable resources. Oh, you would. No, just no. 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 Why are you so fast? Oh, please. Please, no, just go away. You're not welcome. No, not the skeletons. No, yep, no. Get go. Just go and don't stop. That's basically what I need to do. Boy, I really didn't realize. I really didn't stop and realize just how far away I went. Alright. Oh, God. No. I just need some of this. I don't even know if I got it. I think my inventory's still full. That's a baby zombie. Oh, please. So many noises around me, and none of them feel safe. Oh, boy. Oh, please. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Oh, yep. Nope, this is where I die. Ah! Man. Ah. I died by that. That's not, no. That's... Well... Well, sucks to suck, I guess. Guess I'm gonna be starting a new world. Next time, though. I think that's where I'm gonna call it for here. Did not expect to die, unfortunately. We were doing really well. And... Yep. Well. Oh well. But I will see y'all next time. See yas.